Hello everybody, happy Monday. How's it going? So many friends here this evening. Glitchmaster, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Gunther, Mix, Euro, Bronny, good to see you guys. I hope you had a good day today. Welcome back to another mysterious Monday. We're going to be playing some more Blueprints this evening. After spending the whole week in a brand new game, we did a new game double header here this weekend. We streamed Friday night and Saturday afternoon with a brand new game, The Altars. If you guys got to see some of The Altars, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm absolutely loving The Altars so far. It is this weird mash of different genres with a really gripping story and a really unique mechanic in creating your altars and getting to meet them and interact with them. And I'll be the first to admit the game definitely got a little stressful at points, especially towards the end of Saturday's stream. I was like really stressed out, but we managed to get things back under control. So that's really exciting. Going forward, Altars is going to be our weekend game, and basically I'm going to be alternating between Blueprints and Breath of the Wild for our weekday game. So we're playing Blueprints tonight, obviously. Next week it'll be Breath of the Wild, then we'll be back to Blueprints, etc. So that's how we're gonna do it moving forward. Now, in terms of Blueprints, I think we're finally getting kind of towards the end game. It's clear that the end game puzzle is those 8 doors down underneath the antechamber, and we have now opened 3 of them. Now, there are a puzzle inside each door, but that's what I'm going to be focusing on, is basically those 8 doors. So that's what we did last week, is the very last thing we did on last week's stream is we did open another one of those doors, and that's what we're going to focus on tonight. So just to remind you guys, I need to pull up the screenshot. So in room 46, there was a note describing how we find keys for each door. So the first key was in room 46, so we got that one. The second key is locked tight in the vault of a bank. The third key is high up among all the clocks. The fourth key is down below beneath all the docks. We got that one. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. The sixth in a station left by one of your own. We got that one too. The seventh is major if you draft it quite late. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. So those are the 8 sort of riddles we're working our way through. I've got through 3 of them, and then a few of them seem obvious to me what we need to do. We've gotten the vault key multiple times, so we just need to get the key and the vault at the same time. We just managed to get the blueprint for the throne room last week, so clearly we're going to have to draft that as well. We know where the door of 8 is. We did finish the gallery puzzle. Again, it's just a matter of getting everything to draft. It's just a matter of RNGesus helping us out a little bit. Some of these I still don't quite know what they're referring to, but we'll work our way through. So if you're wondering, that's what we're going to do tonight. We'll probably focus on, I mean, all 3 of the ones I just mentioned. Trying to get the vault drafted when we have the key. Trying to draft the throne room, and trying to draft room 8 are all going to be things that we'll prioritize tonight. So how far did you get into the altars? We're approaching the end of Act 1. We finally have everything in place to move across the lava river. We've got 7 days till the sun catches up to us, so my plan for our next Altars stream is to spend those 7 days sort of, well, first of all, I need to make sure we have enough fuel so we can actually move. I got the bridge, but we don't have enough fuel. So with the remaining days, I'm going to make sure we've got enough fuel and other supplies, do a lot of research, basically wait till the last minute before we leave the first area, because it's my understanding there's no penalty for waiting until the last minute. As long as you're ready to go for when the sun is about to vaporize you, you're good. So that's where we ended up with the altars. Hey Sleepy, both VODs of the altars are up on YouTube right now. So if any of you guys didn't manage to catch the streams last weekend, VODs of both of the streams are up on my YouTube right now. So if you want to go check it out, that's where to head. The altars is fantastic. Like I said, we got about 8 hours into it over the weekend. We did 2 really good streams on Friday and Saturday, and I am loving it so far. So cannot wait to play some more altars. Hi, Tiken, how are you? Are there any IRL amateur plumbing tips in Blueprints? I'm trying to repair the shower in my mom's house. The only thing we've done in Blueprints that is plumbing related is drained and pumped water into various sections of the house. And I couldn't do that without a handy little manual, so I'm going to be completely useless to you when it comes to plumbing tips, but I don't know if anyone in chat can help you out. Good on you though for for trying to repair the shower in your mom's house. If my mom's shower broke, I would just be like, sorry mom, nothing I can do. Nice, I died twice on that section before finally getting over the bridge. Yeah, things got a little bit stressful there. There was a point when like all my altars were injured and we had no food, and I was really stressed out because I didn't think we were going to be able to make all the bridge anchors in time. So there was definitely an hour on Saturday when I thought we were going to die because I was getting real stressed, but we managed to make it through. Took a big sigh of relief at the end, caught our breath, and yeah, like I said, on our excuse me. On our next altar stream, we should be finishing Act 1. But yeah, for tonight, obviously, it's going to be Blueprints time. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys are having a good day so far today. What's everyone been up to? What has everyone been playing lately? I mean, I know what Sleepy's doing. Sleepy's fixing mom's shower, but what's everyone else up to today? I hope whatever you're doing, it's a good one. Today was an all right day. For me, it was a Monday. I was in the office today. I had a few meetings, but it was a beautiful sunshiny day here. So, you know, as far as Mondays go, it's like, it was okay. It's over. It's behind us. It's in the rear view mirror. We are one step closer to Friday, and that's what we all really want, right? That's what we all really want. But obviously, my favorite part of Mondays is hanging out with you guys. So I'm extra happy to be here. I mentioned this over the weekend, but I put the stream schedule as well in Discord, and it's over on Twitter too, as I normally do. And it's here on Twitch, so hopefully between one of those locations you'll find it. But we're switching up the schedule a little bit this month as well. For example, this coming weekend and next Monday there are going to be no streams because I'm going out of town from Friday to Monday. So like next week's streams are going to be on the Wednesday and Thursday, I think. Other than that, the rest of the month is pretty business as usual. But yeah, make sure you keep an eye on that stream schedule because we're streaming tonight, but there won't be a stream next Monday. We'll have a little bit of a break between streams. Grounded 2 pre-release is coming soon, so I'm replaying Grounded 1. Very cool. I hope you're enjoying it. So many people have told me that Grounded is really fun. The thing that worries me about Grounded is the giant bugs and spiders. You know, that's what happens when you're tiny and in a backyard. So as much as I love the concept of Grounded, I think it might freak me out a little bit. I had such a disappointing day. I went back to bed at lunchtime. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bronny. Well, hey, nothing like a mid-afternoon nap, and now hopefully we'll have some fun in Blueprints tonight, put our heads together, put some more red string on that corkboard, and just have a good time. Forget about the outside world, right? That's the beauty of video games and the beauty of this community we've built on Twitch is that, at least for me, when I'm going through difficult times, I find this to be such a safe space. I can just really shut everything out, turn it off. We have such good vibes here in the chat. No thanks to you guys for being awesome. And yeah, I hope it can help you guys as much as it helps me, because I was mentioning over the weekend, I had the worst week ever last week. Like, it was a no good, terrible, awful week. Everything that could have went wrong last week. Luckily, things are on the up and up. We got our car fixed. Our car is back. Yeehaw. So I'm hoping we're going to turn things around. But yeah, this past weekend streams, I cannot talk tonight. I don't know what's going on. Were super helpful for me. So hopefully they'll be helpful for you guys too. And seeing as I can't talk, we may as well just load up the game. So at least you can watch gameplay instead of just hearing and watching me stumble over my words. But anyway. They have a spider safe mode in Grounded that replaces them with kittens? No. Are you serious? Is that true, Gunther? Okay, if that's the case, I might have to check out Grounded. I love me some kittens. That's incredible. That is the best thing I've ever heard. Oh my gosh. Love. Hey, Piro, me feel English? That's impossible. English is hard sometimes, man. Speaking is hard. Wording is hard. But we're all just doing our best, aren't we? All right, so it is day 64 here in Blueprints. For anyone just joining us for the first time, I have beat the main game. I did get to room 46. We've actually got back to room 46 since then. So we're sort of working on, you know, the post-game puzzles, if you'll call it that. And as I mentioned, my priority right now, I literally can't talk, is to open those 8 locked doors down underneath. So we're going to be prioritizing a couple of things today. I want to try to draft the throne room. I want to try to draft room 8. And I want to try to draft the vault and open the safety deposit box inside. So those are sort of my top 3 priorities. But as is usually the case, or at least it's been my experience in Blueprints, sometimes you have to pivot on what your priorities are depending on what sort of RNG you get, right? So we'll just kind of start going through and see what RNGs this has in store for us today. And then we'll go from there. Because we do have other things to figure out as well. We still need to do the chess puzzle. We still need to do the classroom puzzle. So yeah, we've got to work on that. Did you find the throne room plans? Yes, we found the throne room plans last week, which was super exciting. The kittens in Grounded still kill you, but they sure are cute. I mean, death by cuteness would probably be the ideal way to go, right? I mean, right away, we could try to do Schoolhouse. Or, should we do... No, I'm going to do Root Cellar because if we have a lot of dig points, there's the possibility we can dig up the vault key, which will be helpful for one of the objectives that I stated for tonight. So let's start with that. Obviously, we'll have to get a shovel to fully make use of that, but one thing at a time. Another great thing that we did last week is we also upped our allowance. You can see we start with 2 gems, but look how much money we're going to start with here. 23 coins. Let's go. 23 coins of allowance to start the run. That's pretty good. So if we can get a commissary or something, I think we'll be good. Ooh, stacking kennel. If we can get a shovel, we'll be set. Plus, we get to start off today with good vibes, aka puppies! Hi, hi, hi. Hi, I love you. Hi, please grant me all the luck. Yes, I love you. You're the best. Oh my god, look how many dig points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crap. There are 5 dig points here in the kennel. That is crazy. Priority number 1, getting a shovel. That is absolutely bonkers. Wow. Vault key, secret Fallout game confirmed. I cannot believe there's that many dig points in the kennel. We'll grab our lunch box. I love me some lunch. And then we'll go this way. Up here, we'll go hallway. Grab my key. Boop. Ooh, commissary. Perfect. Let's see if I can get a shovel. Yeah, they're selling shovels today, baby. Let's go. I will take one of those. I will also take a 10 coin 4 set of gems. I'll also buy the magnifying glass and buy more gems. All right, what a start. 1 key, 6 gems, and a shovel. Let's go. All right. We now need to backtrack and go dig up all these spots. We'll dig up all the spots in here. A coin. Don't want to jinx this, but so far looking good. Agreed, Max. Agreed. Old tin can. Worthless old shoe. Coins. Hey, a key. Alright, not bad in the kennel. And now let's go down to the cellar as well and dig up all those spots. A good start, I think. Ooh, the jazzy music's kicking in. Ordinary key. Seems sus. How ordinary are you really, key? Coin. Old tin can. What do I do with the garbage when I pick it up? Do I just, like, put it back in the hole? Like, an old tin can? Nah, I don't need this. Do you think Simon's a recycler? Alright, so we got a couple coins and a couple keys out of our initial dig, so that's good. We'll take that, and now I'll head back into the manor. So I'm pretty sure, I need to double check again, because obviously it's been a week since we last played, but the throne room that we picked up, I'm pretty sure it said we can't draft the throne room, or maybe it didn't say that. I was gonna say, I thought it said we couldn't draft the throne room until like late in the ranks, but maybe I made that up. It's rare, and it requires 5 gems, so I guess those are the requirements. So we're gonna want to make sure we have a big supply of gems on us at all times, such that if we do get the opportunity to draft throne room, we can. Simon eats it like a goat, but doesn't get any nutritional value from it. Bronny says, I wouldn't be surprised if Simon ate it, given how weird the rest of the game is. Simon's just eating all the shoes and tin cans that we find along the way. Honestly, let's make that canon. That is canon in my heart, anyway. Simon's just munching on old shoes and tin cans. He's a growing boy, you know? There we go. Worthless old shoe. Not worth picking up, but it doesn't say not worth munching on. Alright. Alright, Simon. Too bad I don't have the salt shaker item to really season that for him. Gordian! Me and you had the same thought there. Gordian literally said if that were true, he'd be putting salt on it. He would. Okay, here, I guess we'll go parlor, because it is going to be a dead end, but all 3 options were dead end, and let's try to get as many gems as we can. Alrighty, what's our first logic puzzle of today? The box next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box is true. The box next to this box is false. Okay, so for this one to be true, this one would have to be false, which would mean this one would have to be false. Which would mean... Okay, but then the opposite is, if this is false, then this is true, then this is true, which means the gems are in here. I think that's it. I think they're in white. There we go. Off to a good start. Let's go. We gotta slowly work those noodles of ours. Hashtag salt your apples. Hashtag salt your shoes. Everything tastes a little better with a dollop of salt on it. Alright, the only bad thing now is that obviously I've only got one way to go up through the dining room, so let's hope RNGesus is a little nicer to us. Dan, beautiful. That's great. Do you know about the uniqueness controversy in regards to indie logic puzzles? No, I've never heard of it. Enlighten me. Hashtag work your noodle. It's the moral of today's stream. AMK, real talk, salting your smoothies is a level up play. Really? I don't know that I've ever salted my smoothies. Might have to give it a go next time. Oh, you bastards. Wait. I was able to... Oh, did I get a key card? No. I was gonna say... Okay. My brain just went through multiple different scenarios. Let me try to verbalize them. I saw the keycard door and was immediately like, fuck you. Clicked on it and it opened and then was confused because I was like, did I pick up a keycard I wasn't aware of? But then remembered we have kennel. Each time you dig in a room, it unlocks all doors in the room because we also have cellar, which means we're gonna get more dig spots. There was a random dig spot in workshop. By digging that, it unlocked the keycard door. So TLDR, woohoo! Woohoo! This is a dig stream, baby. All right, let's go. That's fantastic. Now, over here, we've got a broken lever, which isn't necessarily helpful for us right now, but it's fine. And then we'll keep moving this way. Diggy dig a hole, baby! Hey, Luke, happy belated Canada Day to you as well. Or happy belated 4th of July to my American friends. Are there any other national holidays in the first week of July around the world that I'm not aware of? I know of Canada Day, obviously. I know of the 4th of July. Do any other parts of the world celebrate anything this time of year? So for any sort of logic puzzle, from things like the parlor game to Sudoku and really any sort of thing, an implicit bonus rule is that answer is not just consistent but actually reachable, and thus sometimes by using that rule you can skip steps. Imagine a 50-box version of the parlor room game. In this version, box 39 says box 17 doesn't contain gems, and all the other statements only discuss the truth of other statements. Right, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. And that's basically the logic that I used to solve that last logic game puzzle, because yes, if the one on the left was true or false, whatever it was, then white could have been true, but it didn't direct me towards any gems, so I basically had to work out around the box that actually had some direction to it. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think in a week or two is France's big day. Oh, there you go. Today I learned. I've learned so much about, like, global holidays since I've started streaming. Like, before I started streaming, I had no idea, perhaps was, you know, obviously ignorant of the fact that, like, Mother's Day and Father's Day aren't the same all around the world. So that's been, like, one of the really cool things that I've taken from streaming, is I feel like I've learned so much about other places and their customs and holidays, and so it's been really cool. So I always make the matter of fact of saying, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Because I find it so very interesting. All right, we're gonna turn down the security doors in here and then change offline mode as well. Mongolia Independence Day is on the 11th. There you go. That's my fun fact of the day. Tallara learned there are other countries, and she did so before the Americans. I mean, not to shit on my southern neighbors, because I do have so many American friends that I love and cherish so deeply, but nothing hurts my soul more than you see those videos where, you know, they've got a little microphone and they stop people on the side of the street and they give them a world map and they say, "Where's Canada?" And Americans don't even know where Canada is. It hurts me deep inside, but anyway, that's a discussion for another time. Piro says, no, we deserve the shitting. It's like, I would understand if, yeah, they asked perhaps, where's Mongolia? I don't think I would be able to point to Mongolia on a map, but if you as an American can't even point out where Canada is on a map, that's something. Americans dumb as fuck, says Euro, an American. All right, what do we got today? Rooms with 4 doors are more common today, but dead-end rooms are also more common today. Do those just cancel out? Because those are like opposites. On the bright side, we got the sale. Everything is 50% off today, so we'll take that. Mongolia is the country north of China. It's sandwiched between Russia and China. There you have it. That's my fun fact of the day. I play Wordle every day to help with random geography. What? Worldle. Worldle. I thought you meant Wordle. And I was like, how does Wordle help you with geography? But no. This is Worldle. It's hard to say. World plus LE. Oh, I've never even heard of Worldle. I can't even say it. I've never heard of that before. I'm Googling it right now. So I type in, oh no, I typed in Wordle. Worldle. Oh, it's a daily geography puzzle game where you guess the mystery country or territory based on its silhouette. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Quick break. Quick blueprints break. I'm gonna lose my Worldle virginity live on stream and I can't even pronounce it. I need to see this. Oops, chatception. There, that's the one I want. Boom. Okay. Worldle. Guess the country from its shape. After each guess, arrows and numbers will be your direction and distance clues. Okay, so this is clearly on a coast. Because those are like islands. I want to say it's probably like Southeast Asia area, but it really could be anything. Philippines? Maybe? Okay, so it's 15,000 kilometers away from Philippines. Oh, this is cool. Have you heard of Horsel? No? What? I've been missing out, man. What's the island in the Caribbean? Oh, maybe. You're thinking like... I don't know my Caribbean islands that well. It's like Dominican Republic, Cuba. I know the country. I'll help you if you can't guess in the last one. Okay. Feel free to, unless you know what it is, don't spoil it. But if you've got like a guess, feel free to put it in chat. Yeah, I mean, if it's 15,000 kilometers away from the Philippines, it probably is in the Caribbean, actually. Because it's not going to be 15,000 kilometers to the west. Well, it could be. It could be on the coast of Africa, and if that's the case, I probably have no idea. There's so many African countries. Yeah, I'm gonna try a Caribbean country, just so we can know, like, if we're in the general area. Like, let's just try Cuba. Oh, we close. Okay, shit. It is in the Caribbean. Okay. It is close. It is 1,200 kilometers away from Cuba. See, it's just going to be a guessing game for me now, because I do not know the Caribbean well enough to be able to guess random countries. Like, I don't know. Bermuda? Sure, why not? I think that's a triangle right there. Okay, no, not as close to Bermuda. Clearly the answer is Canada. Yes, I live right here actually, on this this mystery island. Makes me think of the Beach Boys song. What about Dominican Republic? Okay. It's like between Cuba and the Dominican Republic, which could be, again, to me, with my knowledge of the Caribbean, could be anywhere. I'm really not sure. Bermuda, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Bahamas, come on, pretty mama. That was pretty close, actually. Do you want a hint? Yeah, well, this is the last guess, Luke, so if you think you know it, feel free to say it, and I'll try it. St. Kitts? Ooh, that's a niche one. Oh, you think it's Belize? I would never have guessed Belize. Let's see. Damn, Luke, you knew it. Let's go. It's Belize. Good job. So it wasn't an island. Okay, yeah. Right. So, bye. Oh, and then, like, it goes from there even further down the rabbit hole. I can't believe it. Wow. Nice. You can guess 2 neighbors of Belize, the capital city of Belize, the flag of Belize. Wow. So every day you just learn about, like, a new country in the world. Okay, that's actually very cool. I'm gonna have to start playing Worldle, but not saying it out loud because it's too hard to say. As a Central American football fan, I know my shit, clearly. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to go into the bonus rounds, but this is fun. Horsel should be quick too while we're already distracted. Does it require horse knowledge? Because God knows I will not be good at this. It's like Wordle, but the word is always horse. Huh? Like, what? What do you mean? Like, it's literally horse? What? That's it? I won? That's it. You go in every day, you type in horse, and you feel a rush of serotonin, you log off, and you get on with your life. First try, Horsel, let's go! Horsel Master! Wow, that is hilarious. Today I learned about the existence of new Wordle-esque games. Well, there you have it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna play those every day now, because that was very fun. Tiff is the Horsel goat! It's an easy dopamine hit. Yeah, exactly. Just a quick way for you to feel good about yourself, you know? Okay, right here, I'm gonna draw Solarium, because as you can see, well, actually, you can't quite see it because my face is covering it, and I apologize, so I'll read it out loud. The Solarium makes it so that you're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Speaking of my face, maybe I should move myself down a little bit. Hang on. What if I move myself, like, down here? Then I'm not covering anything, right? It's probably the best place for me. I always find it so hard to figure out where the best place to put my face is. Phrasing. So I'm not covering up things, but let's try right here, okay? And we'll go Solarium. Inside the Solarium, we can use our watering can. I wish I could pick up this hat, is what I really wish I could do. Put Simon in this fancy little hat, but alas, all we can do is dig up a hole, get nothing, and move on with our day. So, we now need to go back down through. I'm gonna go down through the den, actually, and work up that way. We're good on steps for now. No need to worry about that at the moment. A fancy hat for a fancy boy. Exactly. Ooh, also, I missed this dig spot the first time through. Turnip! I love crunching into a raw turnip. Honestly, it totally makes sense that Simon would eat the raw shoes, the old dirty shoes, because he crunches into turnips, no problem. So clearly he's a freak with no taste buds. Alright, we got our first locked door of the day. And in here we have got... I gotta be honest, I don't love any of these. I do not love any of these. I'll go closet, I guess, and hope we get some dice. Nope. We got a gem, we got a compass. Turnip a la boot. Alright, our only way to go now is through drawing room, so RNG, please be kind to me. Things have started out so well. Okay, nursery, lost and found, wine cellar. So luckily we can redraw because we're in the drawing room. And then we can get Dovecote rotated, I guess, is our only option. Raw turnips are probably great for Simon's colon. The best part is if we don't draft a bathroom, where does Simon go? Back out behind the tent, I suppose. Ooh, nice. From here we'll go kitchen. I forgot, did you do the chess puzzle? No, we have not done the chess puzzle yet. That's another thing still on our to-do list. Let's, ooh, bacon and eggs. 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. What's morning room? Have we ever drafted that before? I don't know that we had, so let's add that and then we'll wash it down with a club sandwich, because we love carbs. Where does Simon go? I mean, you're digging all kinds of holes. Okay, touche. Touche. Pickled turnip is underrated. I've never had pickled turnip before. What should we do here? Maybe secret passage? Or should we do Mechanarium? I guess if I do Mechanarium, it might have a door leading up into Foundation. Yeah. Passage is worthless, okay. Okay, yeah, it does have a door leading right up. Have we ever opened this door? What is this door? What the wait, what the fuck? Since when does Mechanarium have a lever for the antechamber? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Today I learned. You have no idea how hard it was not to tell you that outright? I had no idea. I guess I just don't draft Mechanarium? I don't know. I had no idea it had a lever. That's so interesting. Like I said, today I learned. Now. We'll draft Showroom, even though I have literally no money, just because I don't want to limit my opportunities. Ooh, here's Morning Room. Okay, we've never drafted this before, and it honestly is probably the best option. So A, I want to draft it because it's a new room. B, it actually seems pretty good. It gives us +2 gems, and says tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. Oh, this is so cute. I have never been in here before. Is that the vault key? It is! Okay, it's meant to be. We gotta draft that vault. We've got a beautiful sunflower. So many beautiful plants. Ooh, gems for dinner. And then we've got a copy of the Reddington Herald. November 5th, the Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. St. Clair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye. I think my upstairs neighbors are participating in a tap dancing competition? What the fuck is... I can hear them through my headphones. Huh. Anywho. Apologies. It is so loud. Grunkle. Passed away. Heart condition. Yes. Esteemed as a... Bro. What is happening up there? Pogo stick polo and other typical upstairs neighbor hobbies. Polo stick polo. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. That is so loud. Jesus. Sorry about that. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Wait, what? Grunkle had a column in the paper called Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade? The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Miss Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. Well, jeez, I didn't realize we were dealing with a certified genius here, Mr. Simon P. Jones, runner-up of the County Science Fair. I also didn't realize it was public knowledge about the provisions on Herbert's will. That's so interesting that this actually made it to the Reddington Herald. Well, that was a fun little story tidbit, if you will. And, oh, no way! Sick! Upgrade disc, let's go! Oh, I'm so glad I went with the morning room. This place was fantastic. We got gems, we got lore, we got upgrade discs, we got a new room. Let's go. Yeah, things are looking good right now, which worries me because I'm scared that means that things are going to go to shit at any point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack and make sure we use that upgrade disc in security right away so we don't lose it. I scared a pigeon. Alright. Upgrade disc, let's go! Our option is a nursery. Nursery data has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. So we've got just regular nursery, but upgraded. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 8 steps. Nurse's station. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. Or indoor nursery. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. Ooh. I guess the question is, do we want to give up the steps buff for a gems buff? And I guess, I mean, Nurse's Station's not bad either. What would you guys do here? I feel like there's an argument to be made for all 3 of them. Just classic nursery but upgraded would be good. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 8 steps. Nurse's Station would obviously come in handy in times of emergency. And then indoor nursery could get us a lot of gems, so... I don't know what to do. This might be like an eeny, meeny, miny, mo situation. The Nurse's Station used to be broken before they patched it out. Oh, really? I never really draft the nursery, so I don't have a good opinion. Yeah, I mean... I like green rooms, and I like gems. But at the same time, I feel like there's not a lot of rooms that have steps. Zippy, hi!
Execute. Order 66.
Thanks for killing me, Zippy. I was one of the younglings, didn't you know? Zippy, thank you so much for the 66 months. Holy shit, that's incredible. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes. You might notice Zippy has a very impressive looking pink VIP badge next to his name. Stream lore. Zippy is the only person in this entire channel to have a VIP badge. And it'll probably just stay that way forever, because at this point it's a meme, and I'm committed to the game. So welcome on in our very own one and only VIP Zippy. Thank you for the resub, man. You think indoor, because station is too conditional? Indoor sounds good until you need to backtrack all the time, yeah. Selfishly, I want indoor nursery, but mainly because the different upgrades have different descriptions in the directory, and I did nurse's station in Myra. Oh, so you're just in a, like, gotta catch 'em all kind of phase. It is because you're special, Zippy. It is. I think I'm just gonna go regular nursery because my mind is sort of aligned with Gunther here. I feel like there's lots of opportunities for us to get gems, but not necessarily a lot of opportunities for us to get steps. And we are at the point when we do need to sort of backtrack a bit more than we maybe did before, because we're obviously trying to get very specific things right now. So for that reason, I'm going to go regular nursery upgraded to gain 8 steps. Final answer. All right. Okay, done. So now we can continue moving. Okay. Zippy, have you played Blueprints? I feel like you would really like this game. Door's locked. Good thing we got keys. And let's go Cloister of Rinna. So then we got lots of options for movement. You have not. You're getting into Dune Awakening at the moment. Oh, from what I hear, you can sink many an hour into Dune Awakening. So I have a feeling that'll probably take up your time for the immediate future. But yeah, I definitely recommend Blueprints. If and when you've got some spare time, but if not, I understand. You must make the spice flow. Okay, I guess we're going to the casino. I've only got 9 coins to spend, but hey, we may as well put them all on black, right? Oh, wait a minute. The casino is giving me free money with which to gamble? That feels like it goes against everything a casino stands for, but guess what? I'm all in. Let's go. Wager 20 coins. Spin the wheel for my chance to win prizes. Let's go. Last time we did this, I got absolutely nothing. What do I get today? Absolutely nothing. Let's fucking go for consistency, baby! She's nothing if not consistent. Great. All right. Well... I mean, honestly, we only had a net loss of 5, so... Second spin, you can only spin once, unfortunately, per run. Unfortunately. But third time's the charm, right? Oh, boo. So hopefully next time we draft the casino, we'll actually win something. There's no dig spots in here, is there? Nope. My manager said I wasn't consistent. I said I was consistently inconsistent. Taps forehead. Oh, gallery! Yay! Okay, I've wanted gallery so bad. So we've actually finished the gallery puzzles previously, but we have not been able to draft room 8. Key 8. Presumably will unlock room 8. So it's my understanding that room 8 will only spawn on a rank 8 locked room. So we've got to go up one more rank and then hope we get a locked room, and we might be able to open room 8. The gallery puzzles were fun to work out as a team. They were so fun. One day, we were in the gallery, and we had, like, a good group in chat, and we literally just all, like, put our minds together, and as a community worked out these puzzles, and we were all getting so hyped as we got each one, and it was a lot of fun, actually. I think the gallery might be one of my favorite rooms in the whole manor, just for that reason. Room 8, get your notebook ready for copious notes. Oh, damn. Okay. After this game, you should try a puzzle hunt as a team. Yeah, no, we were good with puzzles. So this is not rank 8. This is rank 7. So just a regular key here. Leading to pool hall. And now, if we get a locked room, we can use our key. First, though, we've got some math. I can't believe how much these dartboard puzzles have escalated. I used to find them fun. It's gotten to a point where I'm like, what the fuck? When it comes to the dartboard puzzles. They have, yeah, increased in difficulty exponentially. And I need to take out my notebook so I can remember what color is which. So, oh, there's a fly. Let's see what we got here. So we're starting off easy with 4. Then we've got 4... 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 5 is 3. Minus 1 is 2. Nope. Oh, because this is 12. Where did 4 come from? Sorry, my brain was not braining. Okay, 12 times 2 is 24. I think that's what I was trying to do. Minus 5 is 19. Minus 1 is 18. Okay, now my brain's just not braining. 12. Pink is times? Yes. 12 times 2. 24. Yellow is minus. Minus 5. Minus 1? Why are you multiplying? It's in the 3rd row? Because I thought it was by color. See, this is what gets me all confused, because before, it was sort of just going from inner to each layer, but there's been puzzles where it hasn't worked like that. And that's what gets me all confused, because I had it figured out when it was just following the order. The game kind of tricks you into picking a different upgrade than Speakeasy, where each dartboard is basic math. Yeah, exactly. I regret not doing that one now. I can't do them without the online solver. Even with a calculator, I can't do them myself anymore. Is there an online solver? Huh. Okay. It's only when the bullseye has that color. Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know. I feel like the rules of this one, like, change. Which is so confusing. So it's always inside out, but the colors change. Okay, so it's 12, minus 5 is 7, minus 1 is 6, times 2 is 12. So, yeah, see? And then this is where it fucks me up, because then now the colors change. So it's 20... divided by 20, which is 1, times 9, which is 9, times 4, which is 36, minus 20, which is 16. Okay. And then 9 divided by 9 is 1, times 18 is 18, divided by 9 is 2. Oh, that is so much work. Okay. Alright. Take my keys and get the hell out of here. Okay. Here it is. Guys, we can use key 8. Yeah, we did it! This was literally one of my to-dos on my list for tonight. Something we've not been able to do up until this point. Room 8. Okay, so room 8 is literally the picture from the gallery that we saw with the 7 sins, the infinity sign, or sideways 8, depending on how you're looking at it with nails. Okay. Interesting. So what's in each one? Little pedestals. Okay. Oh, there's a puzzle in room 8. Of course there is. Of course there is. Clearly that's boobs, right? Sorry. The boobs being held aloft and stabbed by pins. This is no longer room 8. This is room boob. Okay, so I guess we have to figure out which of these animals goes with each sin. Infinite boobs. All right. So let's just start, I guess, by reading each one. So we've got a penguin. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. Okay, then we've got lion. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. How many have N's? Envy? Oh, more than one. Damn it. I was like, did we get a freebie? But no. Okay, so we're gonna have to process of elimination which one goes in which one, isn't it? Okay, keep going. Swan. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. Okay, so that one only goes in one of these. Elephant. I wish I could crouch. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. So it's probably gluttony, mundanity. Okay, bunny. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Oh, I can pick them up. Oh, thank you, Gunther. That is so much easier. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's helpful. Then we've got bear. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. Lounging in the den? What's in the den? A more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Is there one for, like, lounging? So I should preface by saying I have no religious background, so the 7 deadly sins are actually not common knowledge to me. So I'm like, what are the 7 deadly sins? I'm sure 7 things that I do regularly that will send me to hell. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth. Oh, so that one's probably sloth? You're just like, or mundanity. Okay, hang on. We'll come back. Last one. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Oh! Hubris. Tail of the skin. Skin? Tail? Hubris. I think we got one? Think so? One down? Wait, hang on. Are there more than 7 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They added an extra one. Room 8. Aren't the 7 deadly sins from literature rather than the Bible? Not that the Bible isn't fiction, though. I gotta be honest, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I thought they were from the Bible, but maybe not. Okay, so if we got 1, that's a good sign. So then, for example, not you. Where's the one with the fin? So the swan has to go in either envy or... You know what I can do? Hang on, let's draw this out. Let's draw this out. I think we can process of elimination this. Time for a map. Okay. So if I just do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we've already got one in this one. And then the swan has to be in one of these 2. Okay. Sorry you guys can't see my notebook while I'm doing it, but I'll try to talk through it. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. So that means elephant has to be either next to gluttony or next to mundanity. So elephant is gonna be one of these two here, sloth or avarice, or wrath. Hey, Death. It was some Christian monk that came up with the sins, and there were originally 8. It was in like the 3rd or 4th century. Well, there you go. That's my fun fact for the day. Thank you, Death. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. What do they mean by twin? Like a letter backwards? Okay, we'll come back to that one too. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. Oh, well, that's easy. If that's the case, that one goes here, because we already have one there. Okay, so dog's in there. Then we've got the sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. Does it mean it has 8 letters? The sum of my sin? How many does gluttony have? G-L-U-T-T-O-N-Y. That's 8. He's probably gluttony. Which means elephant's not in there. Yeah, so we already know you're there. Did I look at you? Yeah, I couldn't understand you. We already got you. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. Okay. So that's got an N. So this one could be... What animal is this? Lion. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, okay. So that's easy. So lion is here. Which means swan is there. Okay. So there's 4 left. No, 3 left. Only 3 left. Okay. What did you say? To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to take it all in. Right. So elephant, that doesn't help us. Elephant can either be there or there. So bunny. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Okay, wrath and gluttony. They don't really... They don't share any letters, do they? No W, no R, no A. Oh, they do have a T. But then what's the twin part? Okay. A letter and its twin. Oh, T and TT, you think? Yeah, okay, that could work. So if that's the case, bunny goes there. Yeah, that could work. And then there's only 2 left. What are you? If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. So that's probably sloth, which works because elephant can go here. Is this it? Nothing happened, so I guess that means I got it wrong. Guess so, yeah. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Here I thought I had it figured out first try. And you know what the worst part is we don't know which ones we got wrong. Yeah, you can pick them back up. But I'm just like, do I start at the beginning? And I wish I could put them back on the shelf, too. That would make my life easier. Or wait, what if I do this? Does that put it back on the shelf? Yes, it does. Okay. Let's start over, I guess. I must have missed something. Oh, am I missing one? Oh, it's the one I picked. Okay. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. So elephant has to be wrath, sloth, or avarice. Everyone agree? Because those are the ones next to gluttony and mundanity, which are really thin. Because they got a lot of letters. So I think elephant has to go there. See, this one, I thought I had this one figured out. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Like, I'm positive that that's got to be in hubris, right? This is the skin, that's the tail, that's the bend. It's there. You think sloth has to be bear? Yeah. That's what I thought too. And then what was the one with the 8? The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. And the only number in here is 8. Unless there's like a hidden number somewhere. So like I think this has to be gluttony because that's the only one with 8 letters, right? M-U-N-D-A-N-I-T-Y. Yeah, that's 9. I think this has to be gluttony. And then you won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. So the only one that can be is this one. Because there's already something in this one. So that's got to be there. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. So it could be envy. It's got to be envy. It's the only one left that has an N. Lust doesn't have an N. Wrath doesn't have an N. Avarice doesn't have an N. So it's got to be envy. Which means this one, the swan, has to be up in that one. Because it says, I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. This is the fin, so that's got to be in one of those 3s. The only one left is lust. That leaves 2 left. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. So that one's either wrath or avarice. And then this was the bunny. I think this is going to be the same answer I just did, which was wrong, so... Bunny was the one with the shared a letter and its twin. Maybe I'll try swapping that in elephant. Because those are the only 2 we're not like sure about. Ah, that was it! I think I heard something, right? Oh, yes, I heard something! Yes, let's go! We just had to switch bunny and elephant, and we had it. Okay. So what do we get inside? The Infinity Trophy. You have been awarded the Infinity Trophy for solving the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Let's go! We also get 2 allowance tokens, permanently raising our allowance by 4! Alright, now the only issue is are we still missing something? Because... when we found the note in room 46, it says the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8, which I assumed was this. But I did not get a key. Is bunny because both those words have double letters? It must be, I guess. I didn't quite understand that one. But yeah, we got it. Is anything behind the bins? Nope. Must be a different room. It's because bunny has 2 letters in a row shared with its neighbor. Huh. You feel like this painting is hiding something? It does look a little sus, doesn't it? I'm happy. We got to Rune 8. We got the trophy. We got the allowance upgrades. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I'm just surprised because I really did think there was going to be a key in here. Oh, is it Great Hall? Does Great Hall have 8 doors? Oh, it's in the Great Hall. Okay, interesting. Well, it's fine. It's fine that that was a misunderstanding because obviously solving room 8 was still worth it because we got a trophy and some allowance. Okay. But that's okay. So if that's the case then, I can go to my to-do list because on my to-do list was room 8 and we can check that off. Yay! All right. So, what else did I say I wanted to do today? I wanted to go to the vault and open a safety deposit box, and I wanted to draft the throne room. So those are our next objectives, rather. All right, let's keep it moving. Trophy in hand. Walk-in closet. We'll definitely go boudoir. Grab those gems. Okay. Locked door. Gives us, I guess we'll go conservatory. Inside the conservatory, we do have dig points. You can hear those doggos roughing from all the way up here. That door must have been locked, I think, and it just unlocked when we dug. The doggies announced it. Ooh, turnips. Alright, in the conservatory you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are to be drawn. Weight room is... Oh, I was going to say, we're going to make that as rare as it comes, but I already did that. So, we'll leave that as is. Pantry is commonplace, which is fine. Office... We're going to make office, I think, more common. Because office is one of the rooms that we need to draft for chess puzzle. Office has... I gotta refer to my notes. Office has the king piece, which we always have trouble finding. So I'm actually going to make the office commonplace, because it's good too. It's a good room. And that will help us with the chess puzzle. Okay. Over here, we can do... Honestly, I'm gonna do guest bedroom because we might be able to get into the antechamber today. Remember, we have this door open, so adding 2 more to the allowance would be nice because we've already added 4 to the allowance today. Great, we got some car keys. I know I gotta go all the way back down through conference room to go up. I'm so happy we finally did room 8. That had been on my to-do list for quite some time, so I'm very, very happy we finally had the opportunity to do that. That RNGesus blessed us with the opportunity to do that. Oh, frick! I forgot we can't go through here. Oh, darn. Okay, well that's going to be it for us on this run, though. But it was a very productive run indeed. Finish room 8. got a trophy, upped our allowance by 4, drafted a brand new room in morning room, and yeah, that was good. That was good. I'm happy with day 64. 4 score and allowance years ago. Hey Noella, how are you doing? That was great. All right, if we can keep up that level of RNG for the rest of tonight's stream, we'll be doing good. We had, oh right, technically we had 2 new rooms because room 8 was a new room as well. So that's great. Room 8 is great. Get it? Please don't unfollow. I'm mostly lurking. Yeah, no worries. Lurk away. You know what's overstimmying me? Whatever the fuck is going on upstairs. I don't know what is going on up there, man. Literally pogo stick. It kind of sounds like they're playing soccer, to be honest with you. Oh, man. Okay. We just picked up our 27 coins of allowance, which we love. Their Maine Coons think it's 4 a.m. Honestly, if I knew it was Kitty zooming, I would feel less anger towards it. But it does not sound like Kitty zooming, unfortunately. Maybe your upstairs neighbors were the screamy kids from Noella's work. They went home and now we're stomping around. Let's go Tombs so we can grab some monies. Dude, Quasar went on a tear last night. Really? The middle of the night zoomies got him good, hey? So depending on what kind of RNG we get here is going to be imperative to me figuring out what we're prioritizing today. It could be Vault. It could be Throne Room. It could be Chess Puzzle. Who really knows? Who really knows? Ooh, I do love the twins. That's what she said. Sorry. Nice, man, this was a good observatory. 5 diamonds, 2 chests, 1 key. Apples are extra delicious today, and rooms with 4 doors are more common today. When he really wants to go, he digs in with the claws on the carpet, and it's literally 18 pounds of high-tempo industrial strength Velcro noises. Quasar! Your dad worked hard to provide you with that carpet. Don't tear it up with your 18 pounds of floof. One of the few things in Blueprints I took care to memorize was the constellations, or at least the ones I want to ping at certain points. Yeah, I would be lying if I said I did that. I just go into the observatory and just see what we got. Open the goodie bag, if you will. Now, I think I'm gonna wait for if and when we get a sledgehammer to open those chests, because I don't want to burn a key this quickly. Wow, I said make office commonplace and they said okay. Here you go. The Four Corners constellation, aka the seems good but increases red rooms since they constitute most of the 4 rooms constellation. Oh, really? I don't know why, but I never put 2 and 2 together on that. Aw. You should have let me live in ignorant bliss, thinking the Four Corners constellation was helping me. But no, you're totally right. Unfortunately. Speak of the devil! 2 red 4-door rooms, which we will ignore and choose den instead. Wow. Right on cue. Let's go nookity nook. Yeah, today would be a good day to get the crown back. If we get coat check, we should take it. We'll go storeroom. Oh, I miss having a shovel already. It's so tempting. Okay, so now I should look, by the way. Now that we have the king room drafted, what's the queen room? Study, right. So if we see an opportunity to draft a study, folks, I want to take it. Passageway is good there. Yes, I'm telling you guys about the study because I want to hold y'all accountable. If I fuck it up, it's my fault. But if you guys fuck it up, well, I'll never forgive you. Okay, let's go bedroom. Study for the study! Car keys. Ooh, Great Hall. Okay, this is what we need. So what did the clue say again? The last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. See, the way I read that is that the key is in the last door of the 8 doors underground, but that doesn't make sense, because how do I get it if the door is locked? So that makes me wonder, is it in here? I'm not going to burn all my keys, but if we somehow come into a splendiferous amount of keys during this run, I'll open some of these doors and find out. But for now, drawing room. God damn. I guess we'll just go corridor right up into foundation. And then I'll go back and go up the other way. Better be safe on spoilers than sorry. Yeah, I appreciate that. At this point, we've seen a majority of the rooms, but yeah, as Noella said, I would prefer to be safe than sorry, just because I feel like 99% of the enjoyment of this game is figuring things out. So spoilers affect this game, I feel like, more than most. Okay, we can do boiler room here, I guess. So for the longest time, one of the items on my to-do list was to connect the boiler room to the laboratory and the pump room. And last week, we actually managed to do both of those things, which made me very, very happy. So I finally used the pump room, just like I always dreamed. Let's go veranda. Oh, hey, you have the same foundation placement and orientation that you had. Oh, really? Yeah, I really love this foundation placement. It's like almost right in the middle. It's really worked out for me on my runs, so that's awesome. Ooh, nice. Metal detector. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack again, and no, actually, no I won't. Not yet. I'll go up one more and then I'll backtrack. So I'll just keep it moving. Ooh, nice! Double items in here. Got the watering can, and most importantly, the shovel. All right. An unremarkable rock. Womp womp. Okay. Walk in here and use my watering can to get a gem. And now we're gonna backtrack. Womp womp. I gotta get a womp womp sound for my soundboard. I feel like every stream I talk about what sounds I need on my soundboard. I really need to take the time to update it, but as I'm sure y'all know, so many tasks, so little time, so... If that noise is anything to go by, Simon just goes where he's standing. Is that mystery solved on where Simon goes to the bathroom if I don't draft one? I always just come across very snarky in text, in part because I like to be snarky, so I always have to make it clear that I'm not trying to backseat or spoil shit. No, I mean, at this point, Noella, I feel like I know you well enough to know that that's never your intention, so don't even worry about it. I got you. Is the gem just him passing a kidney stone? And does that mean all gems are kidney stones? Well, that might be a new theory now that we run with. Oof, my internet disappeared for 3 whole minutes. Oh no! Well, welcome back, Bronny. Oh, I even have to unlock the door from this side? For some reason, I thought if I came from this side, the door would be unlocked, so... That's BS. Yes, but the live studio audience also has to know. Okay, so now we'll go up this way through drawing room. Must be something hiding behind those doors because my metal detector just went off. Okay, I don't love any of these, so I'm gonna go free redraw to... Yeah, parlor's good. Time for a little logic. Alright, this box contains the gems. Simple. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. I guess if this is false, then this is false. Which makes sense because these are both the empty ones and they're both false. And then this one is true and this is where the gems are, I think. All right, everybody, get that singular brain cell working. Ah, my noodle has been baked. I think they're in black. Let's see. Nice, nice and easy. They literally straight up told you. This box has the gems. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. Whew. Whew. All right. MK, I don't think that's correct. No! Oh. Sorry, I didn't even see your comment before I committed. But luckily my commitment was accurate. Okay. Up through the foundation next. Body stones is such an interesting descriptor. It's not an inaccurate descriptor of gallstones and kidney stones, but it's just kind of silly. Body stones. Alright, we got a locked door there, which I hate, so I guess we're going this way. We'll go Cloister of Rinna. Boop, 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 boop. Piss in the cloister! Just as her holiness intended. Hi, doggos, I love you. I love you. Ah, yeah, you love me too, I know. I love you, water jug. I love you. Yeah, who's a good boy? I love how their eyes close when you pet them. That is so cute. Alrighty. From here... I mean, I don't want to go archives. We could go dark room, or should I just go commissary? I have 53 coins. We may as well try to spend some. If I could get a sledgehammer. Yeah, nice. was gonna say, if I could get a sledgehammer, I can go back to the entrance hall and open that chest, those chests, and now we're also getting a sleeping mask and running shoes. We're getting all the stuff. Alright, perfect. Quick jaunt back to the entrance hall. I was gonna say commissary is a dead end, but you do have other options. Yeah, and I mulled that over as well. I was like, dead end or... But yeah, we've got other options, so I hope this was the right choice. I wish I could use a sledgehammer to bust down doors, but apparently Simon doesn't want to be too destructive. Chests only. Alright. Ooh, okay. Gem of every color. Bringing us up to 8. And 3 keys. Nice. Those were 2 good chests. We can break pots, but not doors. Yes, Simon has very interesting and unique criteria. Pottery? Yes. Doors? Off limits. It's like, okay, Simon. I think one of those things is more valuable than the other, but you do you, bud. Did we find any more smashable vases? No, but we should keep an eye out for them as we go through here. Like, for example... Nope. It appears there are... Well, and that's the thing, too. Simon has very specific vases that he will smash, and others, he's like, nope. Not today. Don't even think about smashing this vase in particular. And I'm like, okay. Whatever you say, Simon. I guess we'll go pool. Hey, Idaho! Man, I wish you could summon Timmy Horton. We're still waiting for Timmy Horton to bless us with his presence. We know he's alive because he followed the channel, but we're still waiting for him to check in. Ooh, speaking of check-in, might be a good time for Coat Check pull out our crown. Because they're all going to be dead ends anyway. What vases did you smash? The 2 in the front hall. What the fuck? I am 100% sure that I checked the crown last time. Like, I am not even 99% sure. I'm 100% sure. Oh my god, Power! Hi! Hi, have fun with puzzle game. You're great. I got a jet. Bye. Okay, bye. Everybody quickly, before he runs away, please follow the Power Hour. He's great and awesome and fun and a really great friend, and he's really, really good at Baldur's Gate 3. Go click on his name and hit follow. Okay, bye. Thank you for bringing your friends over here. Hello, everybody. My name is Tallara. I hope you had a great time tonight in Mark's stream. Thank you for the shout-out, Euro. Mark, or the Power Hour, is a Baldur's Gate 3 pro, and I mean that seriously. He does very intense, crazy challenge runs of Baldur's Gate 3, and every time I hang out in there, I'm always shocked at the amount of things you can do in that game. So go check him out. For everyone new here, hello, my name is Tallara. Me and Mark have been friends for a very long time. I'm not going to tell you how long, because that really makes us sound old, so I will just say an indeterminate amount of years. As you can see, we are playing Blueprints tonight. If you guys don't know anything about Blueprints, it is a super interesting, unique indie game that came out earlier this year that's a weird mashup of puzzles and roguelike elements, and it is absolutely fantastic. We're having so much fun solving puzzles here, so welcome on in, and it's good to see everybody. They have been friends for at least 1 year. Yes, that is all I will confirm. Back to the game. I cannot believe the crown isn't in here. Like, I am so positive that I coat checked the crown on our last stream and it is not in here. So clearly either I'm mistaken and I didn't do it, which is quite possible, or the game just hates me and it lost my checked item, which is also possible. If anyone has ever coat checked anything, then you know there's a possibility of losing your shit. Even Mix thought I checked it, so Noella says, I saw you coat check it last stream, but did you pull it back out and not check it back in? I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe. I mean, I must have, which is so frustrating. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, we can go get it back. And I guess we should maybe prioritize going to get it back now that I know it's not in there. Well, so much for that. But that's okay. We can keep moving. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I'll go for you. And then I'll go... No, we haven't drafted in forever. I don't know if I want to waste a draft, though. I was just gonna say, you know what we haven't drafted in forever? Rumpus Room. But I feel like Locker Room is better. Because it has the possibility to get keys. Tiff, I need another reference for this job application. I'm gonna put you down. No, seriously, you can if you want. I feel like I know you well enough that I can speak to your character. I can at least speak to your craziness, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go Locker Room. As much as I love a good rumpus. Ooh, dinner is served. Okay. If we want to backtrack back and get some dinner. Ash! Oh my goodness, Ash always has the treats. What's going on, Ash? Thank you for greeting everybody with some A&W root beer. You know what that makes me want? A&W onion rings. Those are my freaking favorite. I love the onion rings at A&W. Okay, so we got Vault, which is fantastic. The only issue is I do not have Vault key. I have car keys, yeah. So now we just need to find Vault key to open Vault. But on the bright side, I did get a shit ton of money in here and a key. So that's good, and maybe now we'll be back if and when I get a key. Stay tuned. For now, though, we go back up through Cloister of Rinna. Honestly, I'm wondering, is it worth going back to the dining room and eating dinner? I mean, that's very far away, though, because I am getting a little low on steps. Nohella knows marginally too much about bodily stones. Yes, that's what I'll say to your potential employer. An impressive knowledge of bodily stones. Guess we'll go chapel. I mean, to be fair, I've got money to burn here. We got $69. I suppose I'll let his Lord and Savior Piggy Bank take one. Even though I brutally smashed him to death. Oh. My metal detector is going off for that singular coin. Ooh, today could be a good time to draft... No. I was gonna say today could be a good time to draft the showroom. And yes, sure, it could be. But... study. Remember I told you we want study because we might be able to do just chess puzzle now. So if we do study, let me just double check what we have. So we have queen now with study. We have king in office. We have rook in vault. We have pawn in den. We have rook in nook. And we have knight in observatory. I've got them all. Yeah! I've got them all. I've got them all! This is the first time I've ever had all the pieces. Okay. We gotta go back. I gotta make sure I've got enough steps. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can pop in dining room for 8. Yes, we're good! Woo! Let's go! Guys! We haven't even been streaming for 2 hours, and we're gonna knock off... Oh, fuck! I went the wrong way. Thank God I had a few extra steps to spare. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, we haven't even been streaming that long, and we've already knocked off 2 major items on my to-do list. We got to room 8, and now we're gonna do chess puzzle. No, I haven't eaten dinner yet. We're gonna stop by and eat dinner. And luckily my running shoes are also kicking in here, which is nice, saving me a couple steps. What's for dinner? Oh shit! Pizza time, baby! Bless streamer RNG. Today's main course is the wood-fired pizza. Summer truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. Cooked to perfection with just the right amount of char. Oh, don't mind if I do. What do you think, Death? Is that a chef-approved pizza right there? It sounded like a fancy one. That wasn't just, you know, your classic pepperoni and cheese. Alright, things are looking up. We've got pizza in our tummy. We've got the locations of all the chess pieces. We've got 28 steps. The kid eats boots but can't eat the crust. Yeah, Simon's dietary habits are questionable at best. Sorry, I didn't hear it. What was it? A bunch of fancy stuff. Summer cheese or something. I don't know. Fancy shit. Fontina cheese. Yeah, that's it. Charred crusts, mushrooms. It was a bougie pizza. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not it. That's also not it. Is the chess puzzle this far in? It sure is. Okay. Finally. Now. So. Study for queen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 4 is queen. 7, 4. Okay. And then king was office, which is 1, 2. Nice, easy. 1, 2. Wait. This is the king and that's the queen, right? Or do I have them backwards? Can a chess connoisseur please confirm? Next we've got observatory, which was knight. It's backwards? Okay. Oh, that makes sense, because they didn't light up. Yes, okay, thank you. There we go. There we go. Okay. Pawn. I mean, there was a million different options for pawn. 2-2 will work. I'm so excited! Okay. Okay, sorry. What's next? Bishop in the chapel. Chapel was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. And then vault for rook, which is all the way top corner. Okay, here we go. Final piece. Drum roll, please. I don't have a drum roll. I've just got this drum roll. That'll do it. Let's go. Yes! We did it! Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. Yo, what? What it... choose my fighter? Okay, I assume you're going to tell me what these powers are? Ambition of the pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Mantle of the Knight. Add the armory to your draft pool. Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, west wing of your house, lose 5 steps and gain 1 key. I don't like that. That's a no. Banner of the King. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Maybe? Piety of the Bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Ooh. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter chapel each day with this power. Yo. Okay. Resilience of the Rook. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Okay, I gotta be honest, my gut instincts are either the bishop or the knight? I wish I knew what the armory was and what it would do before I picked it. And then what was you again? Bishop pocketing the tithe is fully on brand for Christianity. Yeah, I like money, but I also like new rooms. My gut says we go knight. I've not seen a lot of people pick bishop. The pawn seems the most powerful. Yeah, I was thinking that. But at the same time, I don't love... Well, I guess then I still get a choice. I was gonna say I don't really love some of the powers. I mean, my gut's never led me astray until now. I think I'm going to go with my gut, do Mantle of the Night, because I'm very, very curious as to what the heck the armory is. Do you accept this power? With great power comes great responsibility and a one-way ticket into the armory. Yes, I accept. You have accepted Mantle of the Night. You may give up this power. Oh, okay, so we can come back and re-roll. Oh, in that case, then I'm not so stressed about my situation, about my choice then. Because what we can do is, I can go see what the armory is. If I hate it, I'll come back and choose probably Bishop. Okay. We are the Knights of the Round Table! The armory is what you chose when you first solved this? Okay, cool. So, I should be able to see it now, right? If I... Or maybe not. I thought maybe I might be able to see it, in the directory. But I think we might just have to draft it and see what it does from there. Yeah, it's not here. You know what I did just notice, though? We've got all the numbered rooms unlocked, which is kind of cool. 1 to 12, 13 to 24, 25 to 36, and 37 to 46, which 46 is obviously not shown here, but we've been there, are all unlocked. So that's exciting. We've got all the bedrooms, all the hallways, all the green rooms. We're missing one shop, all the red rooms. Got a couple of additions. We found a couple of floor plans, and we've got all the outer rooms, so that's pretty good. But okay, yeah, I guess we'll just have to figure out what the armory is if and when we draft it, but I'm just so happy. We finally solved the chess puzzle. I can tick another thing off my to-do list. So there are not many things left on my to-do list. The 8 doors downstairs, which I suppose you could break up into multiple items, but I just have it as one on my list. 8 doors. Drain the fountain. Red letters. And Ladyship's diary key. Those are the 4 things that I have on my to-do list. And we started off with 10 things on my to-do list, so we're doing pretty good, I think. The pawn always struck me as an indecisive choice. That was kind of how I looked at it. Now, says I chose pawn and then would make my pawn a knight for a lot of runs, and now I make my pawn a rook. Eventually, I will unlazy when I catch up on my TBR pile and finish my side projects with the rook, and then perma-swap off of pawn to bishop or queen. Yeah, there's still so much on the list, but we actually already checked off 2 things on my list today, which we'll take. We got to room 8, we solved the chess puzzle, so we will celebrate those victories. Banner of the King might be useful later on if you want to draft certain types of rooms. Yeah, and that's the thing. Depending on what I'm specifically trying to do, some of those definitely might come in handy. But for right now, yeah, I'm just kind of interested as to what's in the armory, so... Mantle of the Night it is. Now, I've got how many steps left? 28. We got tons of steps left, so I can go up through spare green room. Go that way. My playstyle was always make a tree trunk with branches to the 46th room so pawn fit that way. Yeah, that's fair. Like Piro, I don't normally tend to draft that way either. I try to go like back and forth, basically. Is usually how I go to like maximize the amount of rooms that I draft. Locked, of course. Thankfully we've got keys, and from here... I mean, if I do any of these, it's going to be dead end. But I've only got one gem. So we probably can't get much further anyway. There's a couple of different options here. We redraw, but I'm not even sure what I'd be hoping for if we redraw. We do bedroom closet and hope there's a vault key in there. I guess those are my two options, I think. Rhea says hi. Hi, kitty. We love you. I feel like the best thing to do is to maximize our opportunities, and to do that, I would like to maximize the amount of rooms we can draft, meaning I think I'm going to redraw and see if we can get something that goes north. Okay. East Wing Hall actually is perfect. We'll take that. And I can't smash these vases? No. Okay. Over here, we've got... Nice! Ooh! Hang on. We've got bedroom closet that I can get here, and then we can still go north, so... Ah. No vault key. We did get a gem, though. And from here... Ugh, I don't like dark room. Thank you for the hydration, Brawny. All this thinking's making me thirsty. Vault key, Hyperion will be after you. So guys, speaking of Hyperion, I'm redrawing by the way. Ooh, no, damn it. I was gonna say, ooh, showroom. We've got so much money, but now I don't have the gems to draft it, so conference room it is. Hyperion. So Borderlands 4 is coming out in September, and I gotta be honest, I was not really excited at all. Borderlands 3 really underwhelmed me after Borderlands 2 was incredible. And then some of the discourse around the game too sort of rubbed me the wrong way. I saw Randy Pitchford, I think is his name, the Borderlands guy, talking about the price of the game, and he was like, if you're real fans, you'll pay the price. I'm like, okay, that's dumb. So anyway, all that to say, I wasn't really looking forward to Borderlands 4 at all. However, they did a lot of previews of the game last month, I guess to coincide with Summer Games Fest, and every preview I read or like video I watched, everyone is saying it's like really good, like much better than Borderlands 3. So I'm not necessarily convinced enough that I'm going to pick it up on day one, but I'm at least curious again, such that I'm going to keep an eye out for it when it launches, see what people are saying, and maybe I will pick it up, because yeah, I was very much not interested, and then after reading some of those previews, I was like, interesting. Try getting a streamer key. Yeah, that would be best case scenario. Oh, womp womp. The security door ends our run, but that was a good one. We solved another one of my mysteries, so I will take it. All right, let's call it a day here. I never watched the Borderlands movie, and from everything I heard, that was for the best. Okay, so there's a couple of rooms we just need RNG to draft, basically. I really want to draft the throne room. I really want to draft the armory. I feel like those two things actually kind of go hand in hand. And then, well, we drafted the vault last time, but we need the vault key to go along with it. So we'll just keep doing runs here and seeing what kind of luck we get. I used to love the series to death, and I was one of the few people that liked Borderlands 3. I haven't finished it, but I liked what I played. But ever since the movie, I've kind of lost my hype. Don't even watch the movie. It's not even good enough to watch ironically. Ooh. Yeah, I thought Borderlands 1 was okay. No, better than okay. It was good. Borderlands 1 was good. But Borderlands 2 was amazing, and I'm pretty sure everybody shares this opinion. It was just so good. The gameplay, the story, the world. It was just... Borderlands 2 is chef's kiss. So I was very, very excited for Borderlands 3. I actually picked it up on launch. We streamed the whole thing here on the channel with some friends. And, like, I wouldn't go so far to say it was a bad game, but it suffered following up Borderlands 2, which to many people was, like, a near perfect game. You know what I mean? So it was like expectations were so high. We knew what we wanted from Borderlands, and then when we didn't get it, it just felt like it hurt more. If that makes sense. I couldn't get into the pre-sequel. I just couldn't deal with the whole gravity or lack thereof thing. For me, I could never click with that mechanic, but yeah. Tales from the Borderlands was fantastic. That game was genuinely funny. We played that on stream too. We've played every single Borderlands game on stream. We played the original, we played 2, we didn't play the pre-sequel. We played Tales and we played 3. Oh, Tales was your first exposure to Borderlands. Well, the new game coming out from Telltale later this year, the superhero workplace comedy one, is apparently from the team that specifically did Tales. So I'm very excited. That looks really, really good. I'm going to be streaming that later this year when it comes out. Might be a good time for Solarium. Try to get some of those rare rooms to spawn. Wish I had a shovel, but you can't have it all. You can never get into Borderlands? Fair enough. And I mean, I say this all the time. There's some people out there where you'll say a good game like, oh, The Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. And then someone will say, I didn't really like The Last of Us. And then that person will be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're not a gamer if you didn't like The Last of Us. The Last of Us is perfect. And it's just like, I hate when people are like that. Games can objectively be really, really good and really, really critically acclaimed, and people still might not like them because we all have different tastes, right? So it is what it is. I personally really loved Borderlands 2, but if you couldn't get into it, then, you know, that's too bad. Sure, of course we get showroom now, and I don't have nearly as much money as I did before. I'll do storeroom. Hey! Reposting cause swept in chat stream. Yeah, I think the problem with Borderlands 3 was a Kingdom Hearts 3 style of Catch-22, where they had to follow up on an exceedingly near-perfect game, and also years of hype because people had been dying to see what would come up next. Exactly, and very rarely are expectations in those type of circumstances fulfilled, right? The hype gets to an almost unsustainable level. So it's tough. Go corridor. Doggos! We've seen so much of you today. I'm pretty sure I've drafted a kennel in every single run we've done today. Look at these sweet doggos. I love you. Also, holy dig spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6. They're like literally overlapping. There's so many of them. It's crazy. Let's get commissary and see if we can buy a shovel. No shovels, but there is some good stuff in here, actually. I'll do... Can I buy everything? Yes, I can. Set of gems, sledgehammer, and running shoes. Boom! Shopping spree! No shovel, but... Oh, the armory! Cool. Okay, this is the final shop. Remember earlier when I was looking at my directory, I said, oh, there's one shop we haven't been to yet, and it's the armory, which apparently has weapons and armor for sale? What the hell am I gonna do with weapons and armor? I'm 14. Oh. Oh, this is Uncle Sex Dungeon, isn't it? Oh. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't be in here. I'm seeing things I shouldn't see. No, it looks like we actually can buy weapons and armor. First up, we have Knight Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. Nice! Yeah, of course we get this just after I spent all my money, right? Of course. Euro says that's going to be the big what if for Persona 6 too. So much of their audience came in through what some say is one of, if not the best JRPG ever, and have spent ages since watching and waiting. Exactly. It's like the double-edged sword of making a game that's so universally loved is trying to follow up on that, right? Okay, we've got the axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove... No, permanently? Yo, you're so right. This axe is amazing. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Permanently is crazy. So like all those rooms that cost like 5 gems, I'm pretty sure the throne room costs 5 gems. That's crazy. Oh, actually, Piro, same brain, says, I bought that axe and instantly axed the gem cost of the throne room. Okay. Obviously, I don't have the money for this right now. I've only got 2 coins, but we're gonna come back and buy this. We're gonna prioritize getting money for the rest of this run. What else do we got? Morningstar. Oh, it acts like a sledgehammer. Can knock the locks off chests and trunks, and tomorrow morning gain 1 star. It's basically just a souped up hammer. Okay, the shield is pretty cool, but the axe is amazing. Oh, that's true too. I could do it in trophy room and then just get free gems. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, we need monies. Sounds good. Time to hack some rooms. Oh. Sick! We love finding a key card. Let's go. Love that. We'll get some steps, I guess. Hey, Study, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Grab some gems. Say hello to Ham. Hi! This is Hamburger, the hamster. Every time we draft this room, I always make it a point to say hello because we love Hamburger. Look how cute he is. I'll never forget the time I was squealing about how much I love Hamburger, and someone, their very first chat in the channel was, that's so gross, or something like that. No, it's so ugly. And I was waiting for the follow-up of them to call me ugly, but luckily they didn't. They just called Hamburger ugly and then left, and we never heard from them ever again. But, that's the internet for you, right? Look at them buns! Oh, the cutest little ham buns! For now, I'm gonna go relax and watch some anime, even look into some new things that's just been released this season. Also, hi, Hamburger! Sounds good, Ash. Enjoy your anime viewing. But yes, this is Hamburger, our little ham. I don't know who's feeding and watering him and changing his straw, but every time I come in here, he looks happy, healthy, well-fed, and watered, so thank you to the mysterious servants who take care of Hamburger, because we love you. All right, up next, we have got, honestly, coat check. I was gonna say code check could be a good idea here because then we have the opportunity to put our key card back in if and when the run ends. However, in saying that, I then realized that we sort of lock ourselves in. And the only way to go forward will be through the dining room. And I don't know if I want to do that. No, I don't want to pigeonhole myself, so I'm going to go pump room, but instead of going that way first, I'm going to go down and up through dining room. Hi, doggos. Wow, I can't believe we got hamsters and doggos in the same run. We are truly blessed. Conference room. Anything in here for us? Just pens and shit. Alright. Courtyard. Bedroom. Closet. I'm gonna go bedroom because we're actually a little bit low on steps. Okay. Proceed. Locksmith, gallery, wine cellar. Gallery's not as exciting for us now that we've solved room 8, but we do get 2 gems and some coins in here, which is good, obviously. We also got to a point where I could eat my lunch in my lunchbox. So we're up to 49 steps now. We'll go Rumpus Room, because Rumpus Room gives us plus 8 coins. And we are on that coin hunt. Ooh! And we also got a safe deposit box key. Okay, where are the coins? I feel like they were usually like, oh, they're there. I was gonna say, I felt like they were in a pile somewhere. Yes, we can also talk to the fortune teller every time. So we've talked to him 3 times, and every time he's given us a new fortune. So I'm not sure if they start to repeat at some point, but we'll certainly give it a try because it only costs 1 coin, so... Let's see what, what's his name? Alzara has to say for us here.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
This guy's kind of creepy.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure.
Whoa. The fuck is that?
Cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone.
Whoa.
You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass.
What the fuck?
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
So I guess there's like a secret
Until the day
courtyard area we've yet to find? Bronny says, does this game just keep going? No wonder it's taken about 6 years to develop. Seriously, I know we joke all the time about this game being an onion, but it is so true. You solve one mystery just for another mystery to take its place. Like, it's almost to the point where it's unbelievable how much content there is in this game. It's crazy. Alzara is creepy as hell. I would have to agree with you. That guy is weird, that's for sure. Alright, we got the gift shop. I'm not going to buy anything here, though, because obviously I'm saving my money for other ventures, but it does allow us to branch, which I will take. Let's go office, I guess, because it, well, do I want to? Yeah, we'll go office because it gives us the opportunity to earn and spread monies. And we love monies because I want to buy that axe. And the best part is we get to run payroll, which normally spreads it all around the estate, but since I have conference room, it'll all be neatly placed in here for me. Excellent! You get 3 coins, and you get 2 coins, and you get 4 coins. Wow, things are not even around here. But you know what? I'll take it. This might... How many coins did we need? Was it 38 for the axe? It was 30 something and now we're at 40, so we've got enough. It was 32. Okay, fantastic. We can buy it and have some left over. All right, so I'm gonna go to the armory now. Either way, we're rich, yes. 32, okay, thank you. So we can buy, because I'm pretty sure the shield was only 8. I think we can buy the axe and the shield. Let's see. All right, the axe, yep, 32. Boom. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. And then the shield, yeah, was 8. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the negative effect of any one red room. Heck yeah. Alright, we almost cleared out the armory. So now the question is, what are we going to use our axe on? My gut reaction, my initial thought was on the throne room, because it does have a cost of 5 gems. But there was another good suggestion as well, that we could use it on the... Hang on. Trying to find it. Where the hell? I'm looking for trophy room. Am I losing my mind? Trophy room. Oh, it's one of the 46? Yeah, okay, there it is. That was very anticlimactic. Sorry, it was literally the last place I looked. So the other option is we do trophy room, and then we get a free 8 gems, basically. Because we remove the 5 gem cost, and then as soon as we go in, we get plus 8 gems. Euro says, yes, you're losing your mind, but that's a separate issue. Gunther says, throne room, trophy room, and cloister are probably the most beneficial. I didn't even think about cloister. Oh, it removes the total room cost. Yeah, so like it literally makes it free. Raises hand. Can I tell you a combo that I did? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely you can. Now I'm thinking throne room is rare, whereas trophy room is unusual. So we have a higher chance of perhaps getting trophy room. But then I didn't even think about cloister. If we could do free cloister all the time, that would be good too. I axed the trophy room and then made that bitch common. That would probably be the ideal combo if I could guarantee that I could adjust the rarity of trophy room. Cloister because it's upgraded and 4 doors. Can I have 3 axes so I can do all of them? Because yes, you're right. Cloister would actually be super helpful. Because then whenever we have cloister, we just draft it. No, I know. All just suggestions. I know. I'm just, I am really, really torn. Can you use the axe more than once? Like, does it reappear, or is it one and done? I guess that's a good question, too. I know I can only use it once right now, but will it ever reappear in the armory for me to purchase again? Also, Shredley, hello, thank you for the follow, welcome. Ash is sharing spicy chicken sandwiches. They're so spicy that you'll yell Ariba? Oh god. Don't let them anywhere near me then, unless you want to see me die live on stream. As you could probably tell from my pale ass skin, I have no spice tolerance. Do you want an answer? Yeah, I think I do want an answer. I don't think that's even necessarily a spoiler. I think that'll just make my decision easier here. As to if I can rebuy this axe or not, or if it's a one time only situation. You can buy it multiple times. Okay. Well, that makes my life easier, actually. That makes my decision easier because knowing I can buy it again indicates to me, at least, that I should use it on the room that I will use the most for now, and then sort of work our way through the rarity. You can only buy it 3 times. Okay, well that actually works fine. I'll do Cloister first, then I'll do Trophy Room second, and then I'll do Throne Room third. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, perfect. Thank you everybody for your help. Cloister of Rinna, prepare to be axed. Perfect. Cost, axed. Cloisters all day long. Boom, boom, bam. All right, awesome. Now, if we ever get the opportunity to adjust Cloister rarity, here she is, we're going to make that common as well, because this is fantastic. I guess there's no point to open these, because I don't have a shovel, but... Classroom run? Nope. Cloister run. You get a Cloister, and you get a Cloister, and you get a Cloister! Ooh, you know what we should do? Remember I said next time I get library I was gonna get a new clue? Here it is. So, for anyone new, we have read a new clue before. However, there were so many clues in here, we were overwhelmed. We did actually manage to extract a few clues. We did solve a couple of things from a new clue, but we came to the conclusion that we needed to return to a new clue because there's clearly stuff we either didn't understand the first time, didn't pick up on the first time, and also I did not take screen caps of a new clue, apparently. So that's unfortunate. Luckily, last time we had a new clue, I actually did have the magnifying glass, so we read the little things. Like here, these list of names, I have those written out, and they actually did come in handy. But let's start from the very beginning and read through this carefully. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd like to tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. That's correct. Okay. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. So we've already deciphered this list of names, which we use to access the secret terminal outside. We've already done this, the corner cases, and followed that. So I think we might have everything on this page. Good night, Pero. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. Speaking of good to see people, look who it is. It's Rector. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Thank you so much for the raid. The Rector Fire Road Crew. Hell yeah. Welcome on in, buddy. It's good to see you. Everybody, if you aren't following my friend Rector Fire, change that. He is so cool. Very cool dude. We love Rector around here. Go give him a follow. And thank you very much for that shout out, Euro. I appreciate it. You were streaming music tonight. Hell yeah. Rector likes to shred on his guitar sometimes, and it's very cool. He's good at it, so yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing good. We're playing Blueprints tonight, as you can see, and we've already solved 2 big mysteries. two things that were on my to-do list for quite some time. We made it to room 8 and solved the puzzle in there, and we finally finished the chess puzzle. So things are actually going really well here in Blueprints tonight. We're making a lot of progress. So we're currently reading through a book called A New Clue, which is full of clues. So I think we're done here. I think we're done here. Now this page, what is this? He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. Oh, right. These are the ones with the little numbers next to them. Right. I remember this, and I wrote this down. Oh, right. No, this connects to this, which we figured out. It was in all the corner rooms, there's a clue. So that's what that is. We have that figured out. Over here, I think, is like almost little Easter eggs, like the statues down in the tomb, the candlesticks that you can light, the chess pieces, bricks, I guess, from the explosion. So I think we've done all this stuff too. This. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. Okay. So tome after tome that the library loaned and the books that he had that he already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. So these are the different color books with the anagram names that I have written down. So red is Tender Cipher, which we've solved as the Red Prince. Blue is, this is Draft the Sixes, which he has over here as the Fixed Stare. Purple is Uncle Av. We've already got a purple. This one. And green is Lunar Renamed. So I had all that written down. So those are all anagrams of books. And that's what this is saying. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Wait, this was the page that you figured out the pot smash? Oh, because there's a hammer next to the pot. Holy crap, Mix. That's like kind of an obscure little clue. That's crazy that you remembered that, and B, put that together, honestly, because I don't know that I would have. And it's right there in the entrance hall, the first square. It's like, now that I know what it's referencing, it's so obvious. But like looking at it without context, I don't know if I ever would have taken any significance from that. That's crazy. Okay. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. That's how you're meant to do that. I was just clicking back into the game after going outside and smashed it. Noella, I love, what's the word that you used to describe? You himboed your way through. I'm pretty sure that's your word. And I love how many times you've reported doing that. Like, it's so good. There's probably other clues in the game for this, but that's how I figured it out. Well, that's the thing. What I've learned throughout the game is there are multiple clues for each puzzle. It's not just one clue you're looking for. They give you multiple instances to try to figure this shit out, so, which is nice. As a resident himbo, this is valid. Noella says, I've ruined so many of their carefully placed puzzles by being a dumbass. No, I love it. I love it. Okay. So this was, oh, I do wish I had the magnifying glass now. They were selling, hang on. They were selling a magnifying glass in the commissary today, and I didn't buy it because I didn't think I needed it. Turns out I was wrong. BRB, hang on. Let's go get the magnifying glass. Now we do need it. Yes, things have changed. I think they were. Oh, no, I was wrong. Sorry to get your hopes up. That must have been yesterday's commissary. I could have swore there was one, but it must have been yesterday's, and I didn't buy it yesterday. Fuck. Well, okay. So this is the page I think that we wanted to look at. And of course, today is the day we don't have the magnifying glass. Let's see. How good is everyone's eyes? How good is the collective eyesight here? You know how we all share one brain cell? Do we also share the same retinas and we can all hit enhance and try to read what this says? Time to crank the quality to max. Yeah, so you can see... Sorry, I'm just getting as close to the screen as I possibly can. Richter has good eyesight, but doesn't know how to fucking read. So you can see here, it says end and then points to Z, such that X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So I think this is where we were having issues before, because I have it written down. You can see it's a bit bigger. It says red, page A, word X, green, page C, word A, violet, page B, word Y. And what I was doing was counting through the alphabet, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and getting to X, Y, and Z. And oftentimes, there weren't enough letters or enough words or enough pages. But I think we were misreading how the key works. I think the key actually goes X, Y, Z, A, B, C, repeat. X, Y, Z, A, B, C, repeat. I think that's what it means. So it's not conventionally the letters of the alphabet. I think, like technically X is 1, Y is 2, that kind of thing. Because if that's the case... We had tried to look at the blue book. The blue book is in the observatory, but page Z word X didn't mean anything to us because there weren't that many pages. But page Z would now be page 3, and word X would be the first word. So that would make a lot more sense. Now, if that's the case, I may have unfortunately got the wrong words from before because I don't think I was doing it correctly. But now that we know this, I think that's how we decode it. So let me just write this down. So it goes... X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So I think that's what we have to do. Okay, so we're just gonna have to look at the books again using that new thing. And then this is the final page. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Tiff makes me want to sit up and play Blueprints. So we've seen stuff like this, minor and major, everywhere. Now, we already solved the music room, the music sheets puzzle, so I'm not sure if that's just referring to that or if there's something else. Like you can see here, it says major. Wait, Tiff, hang on. There's a different thing on the XYZ page, a piece of paper above the book. This one? Yeah, it says dead end and major key, and then the end points to C, which I think, like I said, is the end. So it goes X, Y, Z, A, B, C. C being the end. But I don't know what the major key means. Like I said, major is around a lot. And then there's also this. Seen all the signs? Which I don't know what that means either. Major key makes me think music room. One major key, one minor. Yeah, and like I said, we've already solved, because we went to the music room once and then we got all the music sheets and we solved the puzzle from there. So I'm not sure if it's just trying to nudge me towards that or if there's something more. Maybe we'll just have to draft the music room to find out. And then seen all the signs. There's a stop sign there. There's a arrow sign there. I mean, if that's considered a sign to Tanner Fork. There's a sign there, keep left. A sign there, departures. A sign there, Route 8. Sign there, each. There's a sign on each page. What if we do them in order? Route 8, departures, keep left to Tanner Fork. Go right. There's no sign there. Record each stop. Oh, it is. It is. It is. It is. Look, it's a message. It's a message. Route 8 departures. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Go right. I'm not sure if I'm missing something there. And then it's record each stop. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's dead end. Record each stop. Yeah, it must be Route 8 departs. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Go right to dead end. Record each stop. Okay, I gotta write that down. I mean, I don't know. There must be, well, you can see here too on this page, there's a map of the metro. So there must be, I'm pretty sure actually in saying that, there was a map downstairs when we took the boat through the reservoir of trains, I think. I might have taken a picture of that. Okay, hang on, let me write this down. Route 8 departs, keep left to Tanner Fork, go right, dead end, record each stop. Man, a new clue. You're gonna be like, yeah, duh, Tiff. A new clue has so many clues. This is bonkers. Okay, now let's hope I took a picture of the metro map. I did take a picture of the metro map. Does it have Route 8 on it? Does it have... Oh, the metro map has major stops and minor stops. Tanner, yes. Okay. I did take a map of the metro picture. Is that what I said? Sorry. Okay, so Route 8, yeah, it starts at 8. It says you are here next to the number 8 on the map. It says you are here with a big red X. So that's Route 8, and it's a major stop, Royal Station. From Route 8, you go to Tanner Fork. Yeah, I see that. That's stop 10. And then go right, dead end, record each stop. So I need to record each stop from Route 8 to sorry, and I wish I could show you guys the map, but of course I took a picture of it on my phone, so I can't share it with you. Honestly, I feel like it's not cheating for me to pull up a map so we can look at it together, because I have a picture of it, so like I have it recorded. I just can't, I mean, I could email this to myself and open it up, but it'll just be easier if I pull up and we can look. What did the note in the book say about the dead end? Record each stop. Dead end and major key. Dead end for major key. Tiff, don't just raw Google that map. You'll get spoiled. Oh, could someone, Noella, could you send it to me on Discord? Dead end, major key, XYZ ABC. Tiff is cheating, call the fun police. I mean, if I could show you this map on my phone, it would be great, but this will probably be better. Dead end. Oh, there's a major stop called dead end. Oh, okay. I see. So it's how many stops are between Route 8 and 13? Maybe? Route 8 departs, keep left to Tanner Fork, go right, dead end, record each stop. Yes, so I understand. So it goes from Route 8 to 10 to 13, and then it says record each stop. So I guess it's each stop in between 8 and 13. You got me one that's kind of clear in spoiler 3. Thank you, Noella. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. So let me show you what I'm looking at, because I know for all of you guys who aren't looking at the map, you're like, what the fuck, Div? But here. Okay, this is the map. No, I appreciate it, Noelle. You're probably totally right. If I Googled this, it would be the solution. So you see the X here next to 8, and it says you are here. You are here. That's Royal Station, and that must be Route 8. So it says it departs, you keep left until you get to 10, which is Tanner Fork. Then you go to dead end, which is 13. Record each stop. So it must be 8, 9, 10, 1, 13, which is Royal Station, Mainway Station, Tanner Fork, Oris Train Hall, dead end. Yeah, the directions don't really make sense. Oh, they're saying keep left. Route 8 departs, keep left, go to Tanner Fork, then go right to dead end. Okay. I understand. So we leave from 8, we keep left, will bring us to 7, will bring us to 3, will bring us to 10, Tanner Fork. Then we go to 1, we go right to 13, dead end. Yeah. So it's 8. Okay. It's 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13, which is Royal Station, and then a minor stop at Angel Tower, a minor stop at Ares Crossing, a major stop at Tanner Fork, a major stop at Orris Train Hall, and then a major stop at Dead End. I have no idea what these numbers or these stations mean, but we're going to write them down, and hopefully they come in handy at some point. Okay, 8 Royal Station, and I'll put in brackets major. 7. This is so brilliant. I love how they just hide puzzles in this game, because when you figure them out, it's an unrivaled feeling. It's just like, oh my god, no way. Okay, 3 Ares Crossing minor. Rector says, would the order of majors and minors make a scale? I'm not well versed on my music theory. I'll be completely honest, I don't know anything about music, but that very well could be. Tanner Fork major. I mean, major and minor, it's got to refer to music, right? Like, that seems too obvious to me for that not to be the meaning. So I can only assume we take this information and we go to the music room and we do something. 13 Dead End. Maybe it's like keys on a piano, or like we've only been to the music room I think once, so I've got to go back there and see, but that's got to mean something. 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. And then I have the major and minor for each one and the name, if any of that's important. Major 8, minor 7, minor 3, major 10, major 1, major 13. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh, look at this. The suspect is minor, the suspect is major, the suspect is minor, the suspect is a key. And, hang on, the piece of paper in room 46 said something about this. The piece of paper in room 46 that describes how to get each of the 8 keys says the 7th is major if you draft it quite late. So maybe I feel like I'm really putting the red string on the cork board here now. Maybe we draft the music room on rank 7, and there'll be something different in there? Tinfoil hat engaged, seriously. Yeah, I don't know if it means like in the key of A. I mean, I'll write that down. The suspect is a key. We might also be fully barking up the wrong tree, but let me go get my guitar. Oh, damn, guys. We're getting serious now, and honestly, I love it. What could bring a community together more than crazy tinfoil hat conspiracies? A tinfoil hat. It could also refer to a diminished major 7th chord. Ooh. My brain started to hurt. I may or may not be opening Pokemon cards instead. Okay. We were in there for so long, I forgot where we even were in the game. So I guess our new objective, add it to my never-ending list, is to draft a music room. I don't really want any of these. Tinfoil hats are made of Tim Hortons napkins, fully endorsed by Ted Nord. I guess I won't spend any gems, and I'll just do Chamber of Mirrors. That's fine. Okay. Holy crap, my brain is exploding. This game is... It's crazy how, like, this far in, and we're still coming across, like, such crazy discoveries. Okay, we gotta go this way because I need a key, because I didn't have any keys left. And I was just gonna say, God knows a locked door is in our future. Voila. Guys. Throne room. No fucking way. We have got 10 gems. Throne room. We have never managed to draft this yet after getting this plan last week. Reclaim the crown is the little description. I don't know what that means. I'm excited. Let's go. Can I sit on the... I can't... Oh. Oh! Interesting. There's another lever in here. So there's multiple ways to open some of those antechamber doors. Now I'm wondering, do I need the crown? Do I have to come, like, sit on the throne wearing the crown? There's got to be something else in here, because one of the fifth key is held by a king on his throne. It's got to be this. I'd say we've got to go get the crown and bring it back here. What is that? Nope, there's the key. Never mind. Okay, I thought it was going to be more difficult. The key was just sitting on the fucking table. Here I was doing all these theories, like I need to sit on the throne and put the crown on my head, and no, the key was just over there. Okay. But yeah, no, I definitely do still wonder if there's maybe something. Knowing this game, there probably is. Have I opened... I can't even remember now. Have I opened any antechamber doors in this run? The runs are starting to jumble together now. I don't know that I have. Adds another corkboard, seriously. Just room 46? Okay. Okay, well... Positive, we got a key to the sanctum, so I'm gonna take that right downstairs and open another door. Oh, I don't have a connection to the foundation. Fuck, okay, so we're going this way. Add another thing to my never-ending frickin' to-do list. I can't go that way because I don't have a key. Now I want to try to get the crown and bring it to the throne room. Reclaim the throne, my queen. Luckily, we're not stuck. The issue is going to be steps, though. We can go up through Mount Holly gift shop. But... yeah, this is... I don't know if I'll make it. Oh my god, there's so much going on right now. Oh, I do have the running shoes, yeah. Maybe those will activate and save us a few steps. Do I get steps if I go back in the bedroom? I feel like they were a one-time thing, but maybe not. By the way, just so you know, that pattern of train stops we had before, if you turn the major and minor into whole and half steps, it amounts to a major scale. Combine that with the key of A. Maybe you have to play a major scale in the music room or something. Ah. Okay, Rector. No, I didn't get more steps. Like I said, I don't know anything about music, but that makes sense to me. So I'm going to write that down. Thank you very much. A major scale. Let's see. Yep, add music room to our never-ending to-do list. Major scale in the key of A, right? Major scale in the key of A. Thank you, guys. I'm glad we have some musically inclined folks in the chat. I know Mix ran to get her a guitar, so you guys are legit. Now, if only I had the crown still in coat check, which I thought I did, but, oh, I don't want ballroom. Ballroom sucks. You can see ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2, which means we'll lose gems, but it's the only way we can go forward, so... Yeah, we'll go down through office. I mean, I guess we don't have to do everything in the one run. But it would be nice, you know? Maybe now's a good time for Night Shield, Gymnasium. Then we can go through. Yes. Nursery, get steps. While we're in here, we can also now read the red prints with the new information we have. So red is supposed to be page A, word X, which I think is the first word. So I'm pretty sure that means that the word we're supposed to take from this is the. Because this is page A. No, because XYZ ABC. XYZA. So it's page 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then word X, which is, oh, it's still the. Wow, the game just debated me so much. Me, it's the. No, wait, it's not the. It's 1, 2, 3. It's still the. All routes point to the. No, I don't think the numbers apply here. I think that's something different. I think this is the. It's going to be four-letter sentence. It starts with the, I think. Okay, so cross this out. The. Blank, blank, blank. We need a green book, a violet book, and a blue book. Okay. One of the books is actually in the observatory. Which, I didn't have an observatory this run. Like I said, it's all jumbling together now. I can't remember what I had on what run. But it doesn't matter. I don't have a lot of steps anyway. We'll have to get it next time. But I usually always draft an observatory, so. Tiff, can you read the page X thing again? What do you mean? For red, it's page A, word X. Yeah, so it's page 4, word 1, which is the. Because it's X, Y, Z, A. So it's the, I think. Yeah, apparently there's no babies in here, but the toys are ready. Are they yours? I hope not, because my character's 14, so let's hope they're not his. Ooh, and this also allows us to access the foundation. Okay, we're going to burn a lot of steps, but I want to make sure we use that sanctum key and don't lose it, because God knows they'll make me go back in the throne room. That actually reminds me of a funny Family Guy clip. Oh yeah? Well, according to paragraph 7, sentence 3, word 8 of the Geneva Convention, the That's very relevant right now, because it's the... No matter what way you look at it, the word there is the. So, and that makes sense. The being the beginning of a sentence. The blank, blank, blank. But alright, let's go open another door. Now, as we have figured out, of course, behind each of these doors, you have to solve multiple puzzles to get the keys to open these doors. And then behind each of the doors, there's more puzzles. I've decided to take it one step at a time rather than get overwhelmed. I'm just going to open the doors and then we will figure out the puzzles. So, we have already opened 1, 2, 3 doors. I'm just gonna choose another random one. We'll just open this one. So that's halfway there. 4 doors open. Let's go. 4 out of 8, baby. Let's do this. All right. So the remaining keys, there's one locked up tight in the vault of a bank. There's one high up among all the clocks. I don't know what that is. High up among all the clocks. That makes it sound like there's a clock tower or something that we haven't found yet. And then there's another one is major if you draft it quite late. And then the last one is waiting behind the last door of 8. Which is weird to me. Because I guess they mean these 8 doors, but how am I going to unlock the door to get the key if the key's behind the door? You know? Tiff overthinks blueprints, typical Monday. Thank you for the clip, Mix. That's good. I just need to hack Tiff's computer and set up the clip command for her. Too bad TS isn't here. TS is the clip connoisseur, or sorry, the command connoisseur around here. So, next time TS, our mod, is in chat, I'll tell him to set up a clip command. I say this like I know how to set it up. I don't know how to set it up. I mean, I think Euro's here. Euro, I don't know if you know how to set up clips. I mean, I'm sure if we Google it, we could figure it out. But alright, that's another door open. Damn, we are kicking ass today. We are like, how many little mysteries have we solved today? This is fantastic. I mean, how many more mysteries have I added to my corkboard with red string? And in an innumerable amount, but you know, we're getting there. One step at a time. Speaking of, as soon as we step in here, we lose gems. And wait a minute. Can I, like... Well, this isn't the music room, but there's a piano. Didn't know if clicking on it... I'm just gonna click on every single key and see if something happens. Okay, no, doesn't look like it. Probably need the music room. But I figured it was worth doing all of the clicks, and those are the music sheets, which we have solved that puzzle. But I think this is something different. Okay. Running out of room to draft and steps, and yeah, we're done. Okay. So we can't go any further today. I'm no good with commands aside from my eagerness to ban idiots. I'm a terrible mod. Look, there's nothing wrong. We need someone around here to ban those idiots, and you're a great mod. Don't worry about it. All the mods have their strengths. TS's strength is the command, so it's okay. We'll put him to work next time we see him. Hey Z-Man, how are you? Okay, so I need to update my to-do list. What is my new to-do list? Music room. Right? What else have I said I'm putting on my to-do list? I feel like I'm overwhelmed now and I can't even remember. Oh, bring the crown to the throne room. And then... was there anything else? Or was that it? I think that's it for now. If I can't remember it, clearly it's not important. I was still thinking about the 873 thing. Like, is it really just the? I feel like the other sentence puzzle all had words that helped in some way, like the other puzzle with the black cards. Yeah, but what was the first letter of that sentence? Honestly, it might have been the, too. Let me see. I have it written down somewhere. I thought I had it written down somewhere. Oh, we didn't even get the first word of the last one. We only got the 3 words, which is beside West Bridge. And that was all we needed. I didn't even get the first word, but it was also a 4-letter sentence. Or 4-word sentence, sorry. And yeah, we got the last 3 and it was beside West Bridge, and I didn't even bother getting to the first one. I was in an advert for half your list. Go through it for me. Yeah, so my list, my to-do list right now is done, done, done. I need to cross these off. Done, 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 done. Find the final red letter. Drain the fountain. Music. Go to the music room. Bring the crown to the throne room. And her ladyship's diary key. Those are the items I have on my to-do list. I mean, I'm sure there's others, but... I think that's all I had for right now. Well, and the clues for the 8 keys, which I haven't even put on here, because they're a separate list of mysteries. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should add them. Keep everything consolidated. So I should add vault. Vault plus key. Yeah, I don't know what that means. The 3rd is high up among all the clocks. First thing I think of is clock tower. We'll have to figure that out. We got the 4th, 5th, 6th, music room. Yeah, okay. You're inching closer to where I stopped no-lifing the game. Did you get to a point where you just felt like you sort of like hit a brick wall? Hey. Atlanta just comes in and looks at me. How many more days? Well, I gotta be honest, I didn't even realize what time it was. So we probably won't do any more days. I'm gonna try to consolidate our list here, I think, is probably the best way for us to end. Because, yeah, if I start a new day right now, God knows we'll be another hour. Because we've done, yeah, we will be another hour. Because I've done 3 days on stream today, and we've been streaming for 3 hours. So, clearly we're a 1 day per hour kind of stream around here. Hey, Muffin, you coming in? Yeah, it is getting late, so what do you say? You wanna go through our to-do list together? Well, first of all, we shouldn't go through our to-do list. We should go through our accomplishments list. What did we accomplish today? We accomplished solving the chess puzzle. In turn, that got us a brand new room, the armory, which we went, explored, figured out what we could do in there, and got an axe, which was really, really helpful and useful, and now gives us free cloisters. What else did we do today? We finally drafted the throne room, and inside we got a key for one of the sanctum doors down below. We also... What else did we do today, Muffin? Muffin, please grant us with your knowledge, yes. What else did we do today? we made it to room 8. We finally drafted and found room 8, and inside room 8 we completed the puzzle and were rewarded with an allowance upgrade as well as a trophy. You want a better muffin sighting? Give me here. I thought we were making this list to wrap up stream. Yeah, so we got room 8 as well. Oh, and then we found a new clue and deciphered some more puzzles, giving us new information that we obviously can't use right now, but that I think is really going to come in handy. The whole subway train thing. We're also narrowing down what I think is some sort of music puzzle in there. You want a better muffin sighting? Zooms to butt. Yeah, she's really bad for showing off her butt to the internet. Come on, Muffin. You got at least got to make him pay extra for that. So that's all the things we accomplished tonight, which is pretty huge. We accomplished a lot. Oh, we also got some other things, like we got a new upgrade disc. We found out that there are other levers that open the antechamber doors, which I had no idea. Yeah. So what do we have left to do? Well, like I said, the to-do list is never ending. So here's what's left on my to-do list. Finding another red letter. There's only one more left. Draining the fountain, which we know how to do. We just need to get the mixture of pump room, boiler room once again. Finding her ladyship's diary key. We haven't seen that anywhere. I don't know if that's like necessarily a really important thing. I have a feeling if we open her ladyship's diary, we'll probably just get more information, but who knows? I mean, maybe it might also have clues for other stuff. Anyway, it's still on my list. Drafting the music room, preferably late on a high rank. Bringing the crown to the throne room, and drafting the vault and opening one of those safety deposit boxes. It's just a shitty drawing of a middle finger. That's the whole diary. Reposting because I'm truly in my tinfoil era today. I remember we got beside Westbridge and we presumed it was buried. But I have a gut feeling that though isn't right, but all the signs are pointing to it. Well, what we'll do is we'll just find the other books and see what those words are. And if they end up spelling a sentence, then we'll know we're right. And if they still don't spell a sentence like they weren't before, then we'll know we're wrong and we'll have to look at it again. But, yeah. So yeah. TLDR, another productive Blueprint stream. This game never ends. It's literally never ending. But as I mentioned before, we are sort of switching up the stream schedule for this month. So for the past little while, we've been doing Blueprints every Monday. However, we did start a brand new game over the weekend, the Altars, which means our stream schedule is going to switch up a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do the Altars on the weekends as our weekend stream, and then Mondays are going to alternate between Blueprints and Breath of the Wild. So what that means is there will be no Blueprints next week. There will be Blueprints again the week after. And just to really trip you guys up, we're not actually streaming regular days next week. Next week is going to be a special week because I'm out of town next weekend, including next Monday. So next week's, weekend and Monday stream is actually going to be Wednesday and Thursday next week. Then after that, we'll rotate again. So I have the whole stream schedule posted in Discord. It's also here on Twitch. You can see if you go under the schedule tab what the schedule is. But the TLDR is next week is different. And then we'll be back and just alternating between Breath of the Wild and Blueprints on Mondays, as well as playing the Altars on the weekends. So that is the plan. Idaho's shaking his booty for you, Muffin. She said, I'm out of here. I don't want to look at such smut on the internet. Thank you for the 20 biddies, Idaho. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all so much for another fantastic Blueprint stream. I just love playing this game with you guys. It is so good for us all to put our one brain cell together and just really work hard at solving these puzzles. It is insanely satisfying. So thank you guys for coming along with me through what appears to be an endless journey, but I just don't want it to end. For a minute there, I was like, maybe I'll just end Blueprints after we get back to room 46 for the second time, because like this game is never going to end. And then I was thinking about it and I was like, who cares if this game never ends, because I'm still having fun. So we're just going to keep playing until we stop having fun. And maybe that'll be when we're finished my to-do list. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But for right now, we're 40 hours into Blueprints and clearly we've still got lots of time left. So yes, I should shout out as well, if you guys didn't see the schedule announcement, the last weekend of this month, we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be playing Guilty as Sock. If you guys haven't seen that game, Euro actually suggested it to me. It's a party game where we're all in a courtroom as sock puppets, and I'm insanely excited for the first time in my life to be on the other side of the bench. I can't wait to be the judge, and y'all can be in my virtual courtroom. So for any of you guys who are interested in playing it, it's a completely open call. Pick up Guilty as Sock on Steam. It's really cheap. I think it's 7 maple bucks, so it's probably even less in your local currency. And yeah, we're going to be playing that the last Sunday in July. Open courtroom, everyone is invited, bring your grievances, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Mixes, I already bought my copy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So everyone get your copies of Guilty as Sock. This is going to be a really fun month. Like I said, between the altars, which we just started over the weekend, is fantastic. Switching between Blueprints and Breath of the Wild, and then Guilty as Sock. So, but yeah, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Like I said, I won't be live again until next Wednesday, so I'll be off for a little while because we're going out of town this weekend. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. Have lots of fun doing whatever it is you're doing, staying inside, playing video games, going outside, enjoying the summer, somewhere in between. Regardless, stay safe, have fun. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me tonight. I had so much fun as always, and I will see you guys again real soon. Good night, everyone. Don't stay up too late with your cork boards and red string. I can never sleep after Blueprint stream, so my mind's just always swimming.